This is a monastery, and it is called Plumbuita Monastery. Hello, and welcome to This is a Monastery, with your host, Adrian Jianu. The Plumbuita Monastery is a Romanian Orthodox monastery at 58 Plumbuita Street in Bucharest, Romania. This church is dedicated to Saint John the Baptist. You can find it in Plumbuita Park, which is one of my favorite parks because it is very big and you can run, you can ride your bike, or you can walk your dog. One narrative holds that the monastery was founded by Prince Vlad IV and a Catholic in 1531 in order to rid himself of boyar opponents. The ruler had sent them to support his Moldovanian counterpart in fighting Poland at the Battle of Obertin. Plumbuita Monastery began on the very spot from which the standard bearers had ridden away. Mircea the Steward served as his brevic, while the head workman was then of Arges. Reportedly, after Vlad was assassinated by drawing the following year, his widow Anna ordered that the construction site be sealed with lead. It remained thus until the region of her nephew Peter the Younger, with involvement from Donna Kajna, her sister, and Peter's mother. Another version suggested Radu praised as Pretor, the oldest known printing press in Bucharest, was established on the site in 1582. It belonged to the metropolis of Ungo-Wallachia. The earliest surviving document about the monastery dates to 1585, issued by Pirnea Turcigu. It is a date placing it under the authority of the Senoropofanu Monastery on Mount Athos. The document mentions several Chetos, Peter, Alexander Hill, Mircea, and especially Mihnea and his mother Catherine Salvareso, who are credited with the building a most beautiful large church. The monastery was burned by Ottoman troops in 1595, following the Battle of Kalogarin. It was soon rebuilt by Michael the Brave, who donated it to a village. Radu Mihnea made a donation by deed in 1614. In 1647, Matei Basarabri founded the monastery in memory of his victory over Radu Ilash and of his fallen supporters. The appearances of the complex, restored in the 20th century, dates to this period. The work begun by Basarab was the most ample until the early 19th century, especially involving the bell tower and church. He also built the priestly house, the city's oldest residence. The 1806 Paysan records that the monastery was destroyed by the 1802, hard for it to be rebuilt with the money from the descendants of Ionida. An 1838 registry notes the presence of the wooden roof above house, monastery kitchen, building, and monastery cells, all in good repair. In 1848, the Imperial Russian forces occupying the area proposed transforming the monastery into a prison, a situation that lasted supposedly until the 1863 secularization of monastic estates. At that point, it ceased to be a monastery, becoming the parish church. Due to a lack of funds, the entire complex fell into ruins. The first restoration took place from 1933 to 1940, involving the priestly house, yard, bell tower, and church. Work continued between 1945 and 1957, when it was re-centered as a monastery. The monastery is situated within an irregular-shaped courtyard, oriented from southwest to northwest, itself located inside an orchid that contains several structures, such as the bell foundry. The yard features the bell tower in the center of the southwest side. The abbot's house to the left and the cells to the right hand adjacent the latter. The priestly house for a time a museum dedicated to Basarab's era, but since the early 19th a workshop for religious objects. The powerful surrounded wall dates to time of Basarab. The 1647 kitchen, the country's oldest such structure, is on the northwest side. It is linked to the house by a series of brick pillars and arches built during the restoring reign of the mid-20th century. That's all for now. Goodbye.